Hi, everybody. Surprise. So sorry. I was totally unprepared for this. Do you have me 5-5, guys? Okay. I thought I'd jump in here. Hey, Aunt Edna. Hey, Salvador. Hello. For those of you that are going to catch this later, I know there's so many shows on right now, and I don't mean to step on any toes. I don't like to do that to people. If I know somebody is, scheduled to do something and then everybody gets split up, but it does give a chance for people to pick and to be, hello Midnight, welcome in, um to where they need to be at the time. And hey Mike, how you doing? So here's the deal. I've been busy, as usual. I'm like sometimes we get like hamsters on wheels, and we just like deal with the little fires that are next to us, and we don't see the big wildfire. I like to think of myself that I put out the ones I can, and I try to keep my eye on the wood line, and I try to keep an eye on that wildfire that's coming. And something that I've always been um, in tune with is how very fragile um, we are. Oh, how fragile we are, and how dear our loved ones are. And again, guys, I'm sorry. I just got home from work. I'm still in my raggedy hoodie and everything else. But on my way home, I'm not on social media as much. I throw up some pictures. I always try to do positive stuff. Cat pictures, dog pictures. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? And here's some flowers I did today. Just look at the beauty. And I try to remind people there's so much beauty out there. We tend in the paranormal to focus on, this dark and spooky and things like that. But here, we put the light first. And we know the dark is there. And we put up the light. And when it's time for us to get together, oops, there went my phone. It's time for us to get together and put together healing prayers and healing energy toward someone. We are there. And right now I'm here. So welcome in. Like I said, I'm not Facebook telling me, remember, you're live in 15 minutes. Facebook. Get with it. So I heard through my grapevine very quickly that one of our very own has hit a knee, and I need your help. He needs our help. Welcome in, Nicole, of Forensic Mystics. Welcome. And Sir Bryan Bowden took a real hit yesterday. And he is not just a dear human being. He is my brother. And he is, his family is very dear. And it hit me hard because this walking through our minutes of our day, we don't really I don't want to say we take things for granted, but I think sometimes we forget, how precious things are, and we need to stop. And I think that's that whole thing. Hey, Paradox, that whole thing about stop and smell the roses, because if you don't, what have you been doing, right? You're not enjoying the journey. And Bryan Bowden, he's a special soul. We all are. We all have gifts. We all and some of us choose to use our gifts, to help others. He's one of them. And his inquiring mind gets him in. He gets him into some messes, and he's definitely been on this podcast and many others across the board to tell about those escapades, either by himself or with wonderful Al, who I just spoke to earlier, about an hour ago. And so far, things are looking brighter, I have to say. But he needs us. So if you would not mind, I popped on here just for a few minutes to let you guys know. I'm going to ask my mods on comment if you could drop that link. If you could go on, we don't want to bother his family right now. Yeah, he's terrific, right, Anna? And but if you could just go on your social media and tell him Little Redhead sent you. You don't have to say that, but maybe put up a GIF, healing energy GIF, or just wish him well. Send that intent out on the wind, and as soon as I heard and I made my calls and I touched bases with those who knew more than I did, which is fantastic that we can reach out to each other and we quickly connect. How quick we connect back in, right? We get off that wheel and we start realizing, whoa, something's not right. I had a hard feeling on my heart for, man, I couldn't place it. I'm calling my brother, and he was okay, and I could not. We can't do this for ourselves. It gets murky, It's like that elusive fish when you're underwater in dark waters, and it comes in close almost to see it, and then it flits away. That's what happens, sometimes with gifts, right? But Bryan Bowden's always been there when I called. He's always answered. He's helped me in any way I've ever asked, and in ways I didn't know I needed. So tonight, just for a few minutes, I'd like y'all to think about him and his family and send whatever good energy you can spare. And then maybe in his name, think of somebody that you love and send them some healing energy, or connect with them, or hug them, or pick up your dog and squeeze them, or, whatever. But connect in love tonight and think about how important we all are to each other and how very fragile we are. So when Bryan first contacted me years ago, he connected with me because of my Native American thoughts and some of my traditions and things like that. We talked at length. He really connected in with that. It was something that spoke to his heart. And every time we speak, that's how we talk to each other. So if you don't mind, I thought, gosh, I can't get to Florida tonight, you know. I can do the things I can do, but if I could, I would. So I'm going to go with my heart, and you guys are going to go with me. So I tried to think of something to do instead of sending a little get well card or a little get well gift. I did what I do, and I made them a video. So it's 2 or 3 minutes. I'll come back in and say goodnight to y'all, and thank you so much for coming in. Sunday night, I have a wonderful human being, another good brother, Mike Simpson. We are going to talk about investigating the haunted. He is one of the best paranormal investigators I know, with wonderful stories and great things coming up. So we're doing that, and Monday, of course, I'll be here with Steve for Monday Madness, and we're cooking up something good for you there too. But tonight it belongs to Sir Bowden, and to the healing energy of our hearts and our minds and this light that we have. I ask you, while you watch this, to please send that to him and his family. And Aho. Here we go. Thank you guys for doing that with me. May this smoke, Great Spirit, carry our energy, our prayers, our intent, our love, and our light. I claim it for Sir Bowden, my brother. May he heal. May you lift him and put him back on his feet. So he may dance to the drummer that sets with the beating of his heart. Oh. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here in these moments with me. You guys, we've been through so much together. And I know you know what I mean when I say life is fragile. Enjoy the journey. I love you all. I'll see you Sunday night. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I am going to play the outro. So if you guys, I'm going to put the comments on the front, and then I'm going to send this to his family. And, when they're a little bit more stable. And I thank you guys so much. I love you all. I really do. Hey, Bobby. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Aunt Edna. Thank you for everybody coming in tonight. Good night. Maybe. Oh, gosh, the Hot Mess Express, right, guys? Woo, woo, woo. We love you, Bryan. You better get back up. You got to go catch some dog men. Good night, everybody.